We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And bulldozing his way through. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Woody Marks for the first time. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Marks. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Marks now on 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. The Texans are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Collins. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. Very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Chase Brown. And hard running is going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can...
Under pressure on the Texans, able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
A lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Here we go. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud going to give to Marks.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Boye Mafe.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
The 40-yard line.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Cook able to escape. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Cincinnati.
This is Brown on the draw play. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They run straight ahead with Marks. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Stroud looking to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Marks. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Stroud. They set up the screen, Marks. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
The score Texans 14, Bengals 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Cincinnati.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chase Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have cut the lead back down to 2.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing now is Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Marks.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size. And
well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
It's now third down.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. And this one is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go.
Now Burrow.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here.
Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Again, it's Burrow. Flush to his right.
Out right, it's Yosivas. Trying to tiptoe the pylon. run, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
A big play there for Cincinnati.
And even 40 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Brown.
And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Got his man, Dell.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
First down.
Stroud now.
Just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Again, it's Stroud.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Stroud to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, you can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh no. Looked like they had that one set up well on third down. But you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
59-yard attempt.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in him.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete. It's Mitchell Tinsley. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. So the face mask moves him closer, and now first and goal. Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now it's Burrow. His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins from 13 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Here's McPherson now to send it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Texans. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
And you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. This quarterback now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's first and 10. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 44-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
An inside give, Brown. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up a throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 75. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
It's complete, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
Here's
Cincinnati.
McPherson now to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no,
gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And this is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
At the 39-yard line.
Now Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from...
GG's. That's tough, yeah.
Touchdown, Bengals.
McPherson on for the point after. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score. Bengals 45, Texans 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Stroud looking to throw. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen, Marks. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take possession.